Yo, what up, Thomas? Just trying to give you some response videos. I kind of make these periodically just when I have them in my mind, but they don't always go anywhere or get into any videos, so we're gonna give it another shot. Just hang tight. I was just trying to see if this thing worked. It's pretty dreary outside. Come take a look. Means I can't fly my quad, which is a bummer. On the upside, it's really nice and cool out. What do you think, Stormy? I just love the smell of rain. It smells like spores. Unless I got some sort of bogus problem, I'm gonna try and show it to you. Its gyro seems to be messed up. Let's see what we can do. Here's the controller. Everything's pretty normal. It's fine, it takes off, it hovers, and then I leave it long enough and it just like, see how my stick correction gets worse? And then it still goes in the wrong direction. Now if let's see, I can bring it back from a full stop, and it'll stay here for a little while, and my stick correction gets worse and worse, and then it like flies all the way over there. Look at that, it flies the opposite direction. I bring it back, we chill out, hang out, no problem, and then stick correction floats away. I don't understand. Why is this happening? Well, I hope that, maybe you can help me out, or maybe you've seen something, or both of my quads are dead because, let me show you the other one, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what the problem is with the mini quad. I just got new batteries for both of these things too, so that's great. Standard bind procedure. Alright, found. I increased the throttle, and only 3 of the props go. So that back left one is broken. Now, I think what happened is, I don't know when, but like, we tried to fly and I noticed it was doing that thing where it like, basically just fucks up like this. It'll still spin. It's not great though. Alright, now I got it going. Oh, it stopped. Yeah. But clearly, this back left motor is not getting enough power. And if you spin it, you can hear like clicking. The brush is no longer, I think the propeller got twisted the wrong way, and now the brush is fucked up inside and causes an excess of friction, which changes its capability like dramatically, a bunch of excess friction that the system can't maintain. Anyway, yeah. Shred. I got my shit back, and I was, listening in the night, and I heard this weird ticking noise, and it turns out the ticking noise was coming from my Tyrannus. That means that the battery was on the whole time. So it was on for, like 12 hours at least. Battery went down pretty low. I plugged it in with the regular charger. The light won't turn on, so that was a bummer. But I did find, I still have an old nickel cadmium charger, or nickel metal hydride actually. Yeah, nickel metal hydride. So I got it charging on the old charger with the Super Ghetto workaround, but hey, you know, it's charging, so I guess we'll wait for it to come up and sit there, and then we'll try it again. Hopefully this shit works. Yeah, well, shit, man, we should kick it Friday or something, and we'll fly some quads. My Inductrix still's busted, so yeah, you. All right, Shred, you ready? You ready to go? All right, Shred. Come on, Shred. Locked up. Oh shit, it looks like my shit came now. I have to put it back over here. Oh. More tripods. Alright. Let's do this. Oh shit, I hope the Explorer starts. That'll be interesting. Oh, did they come for the trash? Shit, I gotta do that. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Okay. Does the Explorer start? I don't know. Alright, let's do this. Trying to make another video back at you, and it turns out that the best way to do that is to go for a dog walk. So we're walking the dog, or he's sniffing everything. I don't know, does that count? Holy shit, I forgot it was gonna be muddy because all the snow just melted. So we'll start out with the black holes thing. You said that according to some paper that you didn't really read and that I haven't read, that black holes have a temperature. Black body radiation. You can use the light it emits to figure out what the temperature is. That's how infrared detectors and cameras work. They look for the low frequency infrared rays and then they translate that into a temperature. That's why thermal cameras work. I assume that Hawking radiation coming off of a black hole is its equivalent of temperature. That would make sense to me, which leads me to speculate that eventually even a hydrogen atom would decay. You talked about the orbital mechanics of magnetism, that's an interesting topic. Basically, magnetism is if you get a group of electrons moving in a clockwise or anti-clockwise motion, you get a magnetic field. The more of them that move around, the stronger the magnetic field. The reason that iron is magnetic is because all of the electron orbitals line up together and they create a bigger field. As far as energy generation or storage, magnetic interactions bleed the rotational energy into the movement of the electrons. Look at this. Nice. Flying in the wind. Oh my god. Anyway, homopolar motors are actually, in my opinion, definitely next level shit. We definitely use AC now, and that's totally cool. But if you use high voltage, high frequency alternating current through homopolar discs, you can actually get obscene amounts of rotational energy imparted on them. Science theme, I was talking about fusion. The idea is that if you use the Earth as its own magnetic field, use all the super heavy elements in the Earth that you don't need, and you put them in the core, you get an ultra dense core. Eventually I figured you could use it to facilitate fusion. Wow, Shred, look at that river flow. Look at the river flow. Want a stick? Stick? Ha! It's up pretty high right now. All that melt off from the snowfall we just had. See there. Alright, man. I'll catch you later. Peace.
Go.